Morning folks, this is Duncan from eTrike.net. So I promised to do a little bit of a review on the Lazer helmet. It's the Lazer Armour helmet, which I purchased recently on Amazon. Price was $39.99, so 40 quid. And I've got to say, I'm pretty pleased with it actually. It's a good looking hat. And it's very, very lightweight. So what I'll try and do here is just to show you a little bit there. I'll try and just give you a view around the hat first. We're going to weigh it and see what it weighs, because it is very, very lightweight, and hopefully you can get a good idea of exactly what this helmet is like. Design wise, I like it. It looks good. It's one of the few hats actually which I think look okay on me. I've got a bit of a funny face when it comes to helmets, and I often just end up looking like a mushroom. So let me just get the scales a second. Scales I've got right here. Excuse me for introducing a rather manky set of kitchen scales. We're going to turn those on, and we're going to weigh this in grams and see what it comes out to be. Okay, 305 grams is what it says. 305 grams. I think it was advertised, if I remember right, as 275. Well, it's not. It's 305. But having said that, that is still very, very lightweight. And it's really not something you notice that you've got on your head. So I think it's a fair bit lighter than some of the other helmets I've tried in the past. So just looking inside the hat here, you've got this lining here. There's that lining, and that lining is velcroed in there, so it comes out. So you can completely remove that, and you can therefore slightly adjust it to get it exactly where you want it on your head. And it seems like it's pretty decent quality. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not particularly heavily padded. These pads here, they do give you a little bit of padding. They do make it a bit more comfortable, but it's not a massive amount of padding. So it still feels like you are wearing a, what do you call it? I forgot what the name is now. But it still feels like you are wearing a, you know, a cheapish cycling helmet. At the clasp, that's the clasp we've got there, just that kind of standard cycling clasp. Fairly robust little clasp there, looks good, doesn't look like it's going to break anytime soon, and clips in there nicely. Here we've got the adjustment, plenty of adjustment on that. I'm a medium, and this fits me perfectly, but I imagine probably a person even with a size large would get a reasonably nice snug fit out of that. So there it basically is. There isn't a whole lot more to say about it, to be honest with you. It's a sturdy hat, good hat. Looks like it offers some serious protection there, which is what we want. Lightweight. As far as this here touching the headrest, in the position which I have the headrest on my Ice QNT, that does actually come against, the headrest actually comes to about there. So it doesn't miss the headrest. But what I have found is that because this is quite a flat surface here, a nice rounded surface, I can lean my head back with the helmet onto the headrest. Now I know some people say, well, it's not a headrest, it's a neck rest. Yes, I guess to a certain extent that's true, but just really depends on where you decide that you want it and where you prefer to have that support. I prefer to have the support up here so I can rest my head against it rather than my neck against it. And I did find that I've tested it out a few times now, and it's fairly comfortable. So even if I keep the headrest here and have it as a headrest rather than a neck rest, it's okay. The hat is not uncomfortable to wear. What I did find with a normal cycle helmet, is it caught on the headrest. You've got bits that protrude out here and they don't sit snugly against the headrest, so it would kind of do that to my head and move it, whereas this one here just leans quite nicely against it and it's fairly comfortable. So there it is, the Lazer Armour Do I recommend it? Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. Absolutely. This will be the helmet of choice, which I will be using for the foreseeable future. And I think that works as a good little hat. $39.99, is that a decent price on it? Well, that's a reduced price. I think they're normally £50 for those. I think at $39.99 it's an okay deal. I don't think it's cheap, but I don't think it's expensive either. I don't see the point personally in paying hundreds of pounds for a helmet like this. One like that does the job quite nicely, and I think it's a good looking helmet as well. They've got it in a couple of different colours. I think you can get that one in black. I think you can get it in white as well, and I think I've seen a blue one as well on Amazon, the various places. So yeah, decent helmet, that one. Quite pleased with it. Nice and lightweight. Good stuff. This is Duncan from eTrike.net. Do come along and join our Facebook group at eTrike. We're now, I think today, 370 something members, and adding more each day. I think we'll hit 400 over the next couple of days or so. Lots of good guys on there who know their stuff, and will be able to help you with anything trike related or recumbent bike related, or eTrike and e-recumbent bike related. Pop over to the blog at eTrike.net. We've got lots of articles and videos like this which we post over there. Sign up if you want to receive the article straight into your email box, and also pop over and to YouTube, check the videos that we've got out there, and make sure you subscribe at the same time. That'd be brilliant, and then you'll get those videos as soon as we post them. So I hope we've got some good clarity. I'm testing a new mic on this video, so hopefully that's worked well, and we'll see you around the forums. Okay.